पदमणिपर्यन्तं गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरति विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितराणपीक्षिमं निगमशाखिशिखप्रवालम् हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्तरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. So we were talking about auto suggestion and we will continue a little more with it. So auto suggestion basically is a technique where we consciously adopt an affirmation so much to an extent where our subconscious mind starts to bring about the changes that imitate the change that we want to be. For example, I think in some session we had talked about being an athlete. So I'm an athlete. So when we're talking about I am a Brahman, I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete. So how does an athlete behave? My subconscious mind is going to think about it. So what is the science behind this auto suggestion? There is the science of repetition. What do we mean by that? When we do something repeatedly, then it becomes a part of our personality. Like, for example, I wake up early in the morning, then it becomes a part of my personality because I get influenced by it. But my physically also, my body is going to think that this is the normal way of existence. So, repeating something continuously to my subconscious mind will make my subconscious mind think that this normal state. This is what is normal. We no achieving. No. This is what is normal. There is no point saying that I want to be. I am. I am. So my body is going to think, okay, it is. It is. And it is going to start behaving in that way, which it thinks it's normal. That is the concept of repetition. That is the effect that is going to come into this auto suggestion that it is going to bring about. Then there is emotional connection. Why emotional connection? We already know that this is positive psychology. So the auto suggestion is going to, I said that we don't know, our mind doesn't know how to negate things. It only knows how to do things. So there is no nose over there. That is the reason we say don't make that mistake of having affirmations like I don't want to, I don't put those negative words, because it is basically going to make your mind work towards it rather than avoid it. The point is to be stay indifferent to it. So here the emotional connection is with the positivity that this brings about. Like, for example, when I'm thinking that I am an athlete and that changes start kicking in physically, there is more stamina, I'm able to wake up early, I am going on a run early in the morning. That what happens is whatever is the physical change, the strain, etc., whatever is the physical strain, that is accepted wholeheartedly by the body. Like if I force somebody out of bed, then their body will actually react negatively to it. That they, because they are not ready to open up, so they will start feeling cold more than normal. It may not be that cold, but considering that now it is cold, if I force somebody out of bed, they feel extremely cold. That means more than what others are feeling. So instead of that, when we use auto suggestion to bring about changes, then the focus, the adaptation to that change is more wholehearted. So I woke up early in the morning. Okay, this is what I wanted. So I woke up. Acceptance is much more smoother over there. So the auto suggestion actually works because of that emotional connection. And the third one is because of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind absorbs these repeated affirmations and it doesn't immediately bring about the change. That is the different things. Why we say we need to have faith. What is faith? Regardless of logic, I believe something. I believe in something. That is faith. Regardless of whether there is a proof given or not, I believe in God. So that will manifest that energy within me. So my subconscious mind is what it basically is doing is it doesn't bring about this change drastically at one point of time. It is very gradual. It has that power. There is a book also by The Power of Subconscious Mind. So when we look at these things, there are also many instances of healing have come about because of faith. Why we say faith is practically because there need not be any evidence-based reasoning over there. It is purely saying, I believe because I believe, that's all. So there is nobody has to give me a reason for me to believe. This is my belief. So that is what my subconscious mind is going to help me with it. So because it is not bound by any kind of logical constraints. And that is the subconscious mind also doesn't have that policy of having expectations and then matching that expectations with reality. That is our conscious mind. So because of that reason, it starts to change itself gradually. So these three things, that is the concept of repetition, that means making it a routinely practice. Repetition can be physical, can be mental, but here we are trying to adopt an affirmation. So we are saying we are repeating it in our mind, not just physically saying. In a mind too, we need to bring about that thought, continuously repeating that thought like on a loop, and that will induce that change within us. That and the emotional connection and the power of that subconscious mind will help us to be the change that we are trying to. So this is the concept of auto suggestion. That is what that has been given in the 40 45th and the 6th shlokas. And then we slowly move towards 47th when sitting and we are starting to pray. And 48th, we see a little bit of it like that. And then 49th, we see totally Omkara taking over it. So like that, this is a way, this is a concept that has been used over there, but we use it not on its entirety. We use it as a part of a total system, that is the dhyana and dharana. At that point of time we use this. In samadhi we are completely lost. Samadhi, there is no thought, there is a thought of all pervasiveness, but we are not dwelling on anything, so there is no point of that. We are being that. Here the thought of I am Brahman is sustaining me. There I am Brahman. Reach that level, the samadhi. So here So here, this auto-suggestion, the concept of auto-suggestion is very much used in our previous sessions, or it is used in many of the scripts also. If we talk about Upanishads, we'll find many of them, wherever the instruction to pray, dhyana, etc., that is there. And the nature also, they justify it. So this auto-suggestion can be used to bring about the changes that we need, to invoke positivity, to bring about resilience. It is a very nice tool to keep up positivity. And understanding the mind would be uh, better placed to implement this. Understanding that how the mind works, that basically when we talk about the yoga nidra, just taking an example of it, when the sankalpa is made, after the sankalpa is made, there is visualization happening. And when that visualization is happening, in front of the Ishtadevata also we repeat our resolutions, that sankalpa. So that repetition is bringing about that change. That is the concept of auto-suggestion that has been used. So it is also very much relevant in positive psychology. With that, we close auto-suggestion also. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।